I think the first thing that happened was I was immediately hugged by this girl who was just a love bundle.
There's joy behind every face. There's joy behind every child within an instant.
There's a level of sweetness that unless you go there and experience it, Maya Angelou couldn't come up with the words to describe this. Well, maybe she could.
There's something happening here. There's something happening here.
The mission for Families for Children right now is taking care of special needs children. Since they're brought in as really special care and are trained in some way to actually stay there and give back and to help to raise the other children. Kalai is the office director, was there at a very early age. She runs the office and she's absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of the kids that do end up, staying.
For us education, we have our own school setup. If the child is of 3 years old, we start to place him in the preschool until their fifth grade. They could continue their education here. If the child is special needs, then we have a separate setup in our orphanage itself. They will continue their studies here. We try to make him independent. That's our main goal.
A few of the kids there that actually graduated high school and actually went on to get college degrees and are very productive. They're usually put through some sort of training to where they can actually work at the orphanage. There's one, he's been there since he was about a year old and went on to become the librarian there at the orphanage.
This is the lending library. These all the books are donation books. I came in FFC one year. I love it. Our library, my job and our FFC and our kids also. So I'm very enjoying this orphanage.
So passionate about reading and books and building a library not only for the kids but for the communities. The girls who work in the kitchen, pretty much all of them have grown up at the orphanage, and then as they got older showed an interest in cooking and were then trained to become cooks in the kitchen.
A lot of the caretakers, they seem tireless. Ratio-wise, I would say that there would be a room full of maybe 20 kids being cared for by 1 or 2 adults.
Just this level of joy. All the kids are happy, no matter what their handicap is, and I think that's due to the caregivers there.
When I thought about going, I thought I would lose it from sorrow, but I was losing it from joy because they were just so full of happiness. I complain about this, and I don't have this, and this, and this, and I want to be able to do this, and this, and this, and this. These kids who, some of them can't get up off the floor, and they just light up. It's like they don't know what they don't have or what they can't do. They're just full of love.
There are a few children that have some pretty severe disabilities, but they also have great possibilities of doing more than what they're doing. One resident there, he makes these beautiful drawings, and he turns this paper into really beautiful greeting cards and that sort of thing.
The orphanage, they have a lot of different projects going on. They felt so good about having a job to do and to be able to help create something. It was not a job like they're putting the kids to work. It was a job like we all need help from each other, and I'm valued because I can contribute to this bigger picture.
There's 350 children there to feed and to clothe and to educate. It's really important to have sponsors and to have supporters. I think a lot of these kids probably would not even survive, especially the ones that are left on the streets.
Like we need education, health, and food expenses. Immediate surgeries are happening, like mainly for the orthopedic. Like it is very expensive. If donation funds are there, like it will be easier for us.
So we need now lots of books for Tamil language books. We have no computer because of cataloging and everything. I want improvement.
I really get why it's called Families for Children. It's not because they're trying to find families for these children. It's because they have created a large family for these children already. They love each other like family. They are family.